Whoa. Shit. I just gotta have my foot on the brake.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
And you can change all those dashes. That's the one I like the best. Change the color of them.
Is this set to your preference?
Just set it however you need it.
All right, I need to set up a little bit higher.
It's just as easy for me to move it when you get done.
All right. What's up, YouTube? Mike back here with another video. I'm really excited to bring you guys this today. I am finally going to get to drive a 10R80 Mustang GT. This is a 19.
Yes.
This is Jeremy. This is his beautiful car, and I'm geeked. This digital dash, YouTube videos don't do it any justice. So, wow, it's just got. You can change this thing. I know the drag mode, which is what I'm most excited about doing. Right there. This is going to be exciting. But first, we got to go get some gas. So, because of the compound.
Yeah, they actually, you can feel them pop and shift.
This is a performance pack level 1, and it's already in 5th gear. We're going about 34 miles an hour. You know, you were telling me how smooth it is, man. It is pretty. I ain't feeling it shift.
When you put it in the different drive modes, it changes the. I believe what it does is it changes the pressure on the lines. So where we're not feeling it real hard now, you put it in drag mode. Definitely feel it ripping through the gears.
I'm not used to it. I'm like,
yeah.
I've already reached for the clutch twice.
I tell you what, man. When I first got this, and I'm used to, I was daily driving an 800 horsepower twin turbo charged 16, and I felt like I had more control with it because I had a clutch, and I was just so used to that. When I went to the automatic, there was a couple times where I almost lost it because it wasn't.
This digital dash is, I want to do, eventually I want to do the drag strip mode where it's just got the straight RPM bar across the top. That'd be, the temperature is right in your sight line.
Yep. You're in drag mode right now, but I've got it set up to where
it does shift differently.
And then we can change
And then, guys, the roads, it's only 26 degrees, so it's really cold here. Too bad it wasn't summertime.
See how it holds the oars?
Yeah, because I felt it. I felt the compression when I let off the gas, which normally would just shift.
We'll hit some back roads once we get out of town here, and you can really get a feel for what that drag mode's all about.
Where'd you want to get gas at?
Just up here to the piece. And then that dash makes all the difference. This is what I originally wanted, and they messed it all up.
This is my first time seeing this, dude, in person.
I love it.
I do too.
I was sold on it right off the bat. Gonna be kind of leaving a little bit to desire with cold tires and cold pavement and everything else, but you'll get the gist of it when it shifts gears.
And guys, I'm not. This is his car, and it's cold out, so we're not gonna be that guy. But if this 10-speed ain't up to snuff with the 6-speed, I'm gonna let you guys know. A lot of people are singing the praises for this car.
I came off of a 6-speed. My only complaint with the 10R80 is it's got too many gears. 6R80 was perfect for my type of driving. But I'm a racer. I like to go fast, and I don't. This thing has got so many gears. It just seems like it's all over the place sometimes. But that's untuned, stock, ship points and everything else.
Do you think an 8-speed would have been better?
I do, but that's coming from. I like to race around. I'm a straight line guy. I don't. 10-speed may be fantastic for a curvy track. For my type of racing, it's just too many gears. That being said, it is substantially faster accelerating. I mean, this thing shifts gears like a Ferrari. It's so fast.
Imagine what that new GT500 is going to do.
I'm a huge Tremec fan, so hopefully they've got it worked out pretty good. I think they should have left the option there for the manual.
That could still happen.
I think so. I think it will. I think if it doesn't, there's going to be a lot of disappointed people out there. In fact, I think go one rip around.
Yeah.
Now we're in normal drive mode now,
And it still got a little loose on me.
yeah.
But it's cold.
Yeah, but I will say this:
This is normal drive mode.
yeah,
Not sport.
not sport. Now, yeah, normal. Now, sport, I'm not a crazy fan of because it hangs the RPMs up so high, so long, which is good for a road course.
Yeah, absolutely.
But man, the first time it does it, and you're driving, and it hangs the RPMs up at 6,000 RPMs, you're like, holy shit. So that's sport. See how they're kind of.
Well, it feels more peppier. It feels like when I hit the gas, it goes faster. When we're in the drag mode, it's probably expecting me to hammer down.
Right.
And that's why when I just give it moderate gas, there's a hesitation there.
Right.
And I'm sure that's because it's expecting me to go all the way to the
how
floor.
it's downshifting as you're hitting the brakes.
Yeah.
That's a characteristic of the sport mode as opposed to the normal drive mode. Now, if you do track mode, same thing. A little faster shift, a little more firm, and it holds the RPMs a little bit longer.
I'm probably at about a quarter throttle, a little less than half. We got traffic, we got hilly road.
Let's see how your RPMs are holding.
Right at fourth gear, man.
Yeah, it's definitely a
3,200 RPMs.
The track apps in this, the drive modes, they really do. They work phenomenal for what you want them to work with. I'm excited for the drag mode. I wish we had. Let's take a left here.
Okay. Is this exhaust stock?
Yeah, everything's 100% stock.
Okay.
189.3 miles on the car.
It sounds louder than mine inside the vehicle. See what's over this hill.
It's got a little bend to the right. I've got a stretch of road about 2 miles out.
Okay.
I'm going to put you on, and you can really get a feel for the drag mode then.
Handles beautifully, just like mine does. I wish I had these bigger tires, I'll tell you that.
They eat up a lot of the bumps in the road a little better, I think.
I think so too.
And it certainly helps with traction in the back.
See, in my car right there, I've just given it a little bit of gas, and it'll just, it's a little smoother as far as that goes.
Right.
Because that thing downshifted on me.
The 10-speed is notchy, and to me, when it's, and it's still probably in its learning mode.
It probably is.
When we get around this corner here, we're going to slow down
Okay.
and drag mode now. We're going to stop, and then I'll have you just give it all kinds of
This right here?
Yeah, just go to stop right here. Yeah. And then we'll try to make it quick, though.
Yeah.
Okay, just mat it to the floor.
Just like that, boys.
That's a pretty.
100 miles an hour.
You see how your RPMs are hanging?
Whoa.
Shifts.
It felt like it was trying to kick me sideways
Yeah.
every time it shifted, and those are hard shifts. Probably need some defrost.
Yeah, let's.
I gotta tell you, man, my heart's a little up.
It's.
That's why you buy these cars.
Yeah, it's exciting. back in normal and it's almost kind of boring. You know, paddle shifters there, you can get them going.
Can you? Can I use the paddle shifters right away?
Yeah, yeah.
As soon as you touch them, they start.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Now, as you're shifting through the gears, if you're in normal drive mode, it won't continue to hold the gear you've shifted to. Now, if you put it down to sport mode, you can use those to full effect. Unfortunately, the roads we're on, as far as curves, are like they are good for if you were trying to simulate a track outing, but there's a lot of cars on the road today,
and it's very cold.
Yeah,
I can't stress that enough.
Yeah.
Looks like it took over again.
Yeah. Yeah, see, it shifted by itself. I had my questions about the 10R80 in my 18. I had taken it out and was doing some spirited driving and ended up shift solenoid number 7 got stuck and I was stuck in 7th gear. Made it kind of hard to get home. So, and that was at less than 1,000 miles in the car.
Stuck in 7th gear.
Yeah, I shut the car down, let it cool off, it let go, and it was back to normal driving. So I was kind of sketched out about the 10 speed right off the bat, and I'm still not 100% sold on it. That being said, there are some, my car's not going to stay stock. There's some aftermarket companies out there that are making some really good clutch kits.
Yes.
For the clutches inside the transmission. Really good torque converters. My goal is built transmission, built bottom end. I've got a Helion twin turbo kit.
Is that in your garage back
Yeah,
at the house?
We'll get some video of all that stuff. I'm shooting for.
I know where I'm at, I think.
I'm shooting for 1,000 horsepower to the tire. And then the daily drive on probably 650. Do I have faith in this new motor? Oh man, I'd like to say yeah, but I'm gonna go with no. I don't. In fact, I have so little faith in it that I ordered a built short block before I picked the car up.
Now, having said all that, another part of this video today is this car has exactly 193 miles on it. We are going to change the oil with Ford specified oil for this car. And is it going to tick? Is it going to make engine noises?
I think it will.
Well, guys, we're getting ready to find out.
I went through 3 blown motors. I'm on a Ford new, I did a Ford buyback. I didn't want to steer away from Ford quite yet. Plus I have $20,000 worth of go fast parts in them, so it makes it kind of hard to walk away when you've got stuff you can't use.
That's all equity. That's a lot of money.
So that brings me to my question. Ford released a TSB on February 5th about this barbecue tick / typewriter tick, whatever you want to call it. I've had several 11 to 19 5-liters. The noise that's coming from the 18 and 19s, I'm sorry if I piss anybody off, it's not the same that you're having in your 11 to 17s.
It's not the same.
It's not at all. I pushed 881 horsepower to the wheel through a stock block 16, and it never made a yelp, a noise. It never acted like it was in trouble.
Never let you down.
Never at all. This one, I wouldn't put a cold air intake on in a tune because I know that there's a problem. If it's normal operating characteristics, why would you do all that?
That's a good question. Well, let me ask you this, Jeremy. we change this oil, and the car is quiet as a mouse. What's going to be your thoughts then? Because a part of me still thinks that they're putting something in these things from the factory, but
I do too.
But if that's the case, then we should be able to hear something today.
I do believe they're putting something in it. I do believe we'll hear a noise today. If we don't, I'll be happy. That being said, I'm still putting Bill Shortcloth in it because I feel that at some point it's gonna make noise. I don't think all of them do it.
I'll tell you guys this: Staying Mode did come out with a video last night, and it says the title of the video is "I called Ford about the tick." That is what the name of the video is. He gets on the phone, he gets a busy tone, and then he never does get a hold of anybody. And at the end of the video, he promises to stay on this, but he said it could be till April. He said he's going to Detroit in April. That's a couple months away. But
it's funny you say that.
Did you see that video?
No, I didn't see that.
That was last night.
I watch all of Stang Mode's videos.
It probably just got by you.
Yeah, and I've been busy the last few days too. But I think Stang Mode's one of those guys that gets invites, man. He's even said it in his video. He's talking to Ford execs. I do think it's righteous that he's trying to make a phone call and make a video about the engine tick, and I hope that he gives an accurate answer as to what they tell him. I hope it's not a setup deal to where let's make a phone call and
I'm not going to pressure you for answers. Let's just
let's just be real.
Watered down.
Give me the real 100% answer, because if anybody can get it, that guy's got the clout to get it. He's got a YouTube following, and Ford knows it. Let's hope that he can get to the bottom of it for us, because I'm getting backdoor answers from insiders, but nothing official. So,
and I think what we all want is, okay, if it's normal, then tell me why. Tell me why. Give me the mechanical explanation for why it makes this sound. I at least want that. I mean, if you can explain it to me, I'm all ears. I'd like to hear.
I have some really, really good photos from the insides of two of the engines in my 18 that were replaced. Like I said, number one cylinder had a cracked cylinder liner. Was letting coolant go through. It's amazing the pictures I have of it. I have pictures of a piston that looks like it's been dropped and then put in the car. I have cylinder wall scoring pictures on 8 separate cylinders, but it's normal operating conditions. I had oil filters full of metal. The scary part about that for me is, if I were to put my twin turbo kit on a stock motor, these things are fed oil from the motor. I'm gonna feed oil
metal,
full of metal through a set of precision turbos that cost more than a daily driver does. So
that's pretty true.
So I don't believe it's normal. I think they're blowing smoke. I think they're counting on 5 years, 60,000 miles. The car making it that far, and that's it. It's sad. The Mustang is an iconic muscle car, and they needed to be treated better. Whether I buy a $15,000 Fiesta or a $50,000, this was $49,000. Whether I buy either one of those, don't I deserve the same service as anybody else?
Absolutely. But
I don't feel like that I'm any better than the next guy. What I do feel is if there's a problem, it needs to be fixed, whether it's a Ford Focus, a Ford Fiesta, a Chevy Malibu, or a Ford Mustang. If there's a problem, and this is a known problem, this is absolutely known, it needs to be addressed. Let's make it right with people, and I'll stick behind Ford if they do that. Man, I tell you what,
too.
I've got several older Mustangs, and I'll stick with those, but these new ones are scary, man. They're scary.
Well, I don't think you're the only one who thinks that.
No.
So, all right, guys, we're gonna be back in a minute. We're gonna make sure that we're gonna let this car cool a little bit because it'll be a little warm for an oil change, but not too much. When I do start filming this, I'm not going to stop. It's going to be continuous. Whether that's going to be part of this video or a separate video, let's just see how long it is. But and I'm going to make sure you guys get to hear this car as it sets before anything's done to it. So hang in there. We'll be right back.